everyone, today I'm doing a review slash update on my brand spanking new personal sized purple Malden. I've got it side by side with the Ochre A5 Malden because I just wanted to show you the size difference. I don't know if you can tell in this video, but the leathers are really very different. The ochre colour leather is quite grainy, and it wasn't until I watched another video on YouTube that I realised that it's actually quite dry, which is why it is grainy like that, as opposed to the purple Malden, which is much more buttery and smoother. I do have both a personal and A5 Malden, and they've previously been my favourite because I think they're very antique, they look really lived in, that they're kind of like a timeless binder. But having received my purple Malden, it's just exquisite, and I'm now on an obsessive hunt for an A5 in purple because I have to have it because it's just so beautiful. The reason why I'm probably leaning more towards purple being my favourite colour is I think it's just that little bit more professional. It's still got the soft leathery texture that I like, but it also looks a little bit more professional than my Malden, which looks really lived in. So this is the inside of my Malden. I'm not set up, so I've had this for a week. It's not set up as functional as it could be. It doesn't lay flat like my ochres, and I've seen on the Filofax Facebook page that over time it will eventually sit flat, but for me that's something that I'm not really liking because all my ochres sit perfectly flat. I've got nothing in the coin pocket. I've just got some Polaroids and stickies in here. I'm not using the business card holders. It's not set up how I would like it. Then I've got a fly leaf with some Polaroids and some washi tape around it, and the washi tape I was going for the whole scrapbooked kind of look with just putting it everywhere, and really it just ended up looking quite bodgy. So I'm not as happy with that as I could be. I also stuck it on a 2013 front page of the Filofax. So the page that looks like this, because I use this in a mark-out pay date, so I didn't want to do that on the 2014, so I used the 2013. I have just a couple of quotes that I like and addresses for shops. I have a top opening envelope with a picture of my son, my budget, and a little American flag, which I got from, I'm in Australia, we have an American diner here called Misty's Diner, and they put these little flags in your burgers. I do want to change this pocket. As much as I love that picture of my son there, I'll probably just take it out because he's in the front here. And I saw on Organised Like Jen in her 2013 Filofax update that she keeps her yearly goals here. So I'm thinking I'll probably put yearly goals here, and then I'll pop my fortnightly budget here. And I've just got a picture when I went to Cobram just the other day. I keep this page here because I mark all my paydays. So normally I have a day to a page, a day to an opening page, a day to a page opening, but these rings are just far too small to have the entire year plus my note sections, and I'm not the type to put in 6 months. I want the whole 12 months because I pay a lot of money for these binders and I want to put the whole year, not have half a year. So I was finding when I had the day on a page, I was really trying to cut down in my tabbed sections, and I just, as much as I cut it down, I found out I've just felt like I was taking out important pages, and still I was having a lot of trouble turning the page. It was getting stuck, so I just didn't like it. I'm thinking I'll probably use the week on 2 pages for my less busier months, so when I'm on holidays or when I'm just at uni, whereas when I'm at placement I'll probably use a day on a page. Then I've got my tabbed sections. I've got notes, which is all just my different miscellaneous types of notes. I've got an Elliot section which has school holiday ideas, lunchbox ideas, birthday party ideas and stuff like that. Got a holiday section which is just ideas on where to go, how much to stay and where we've been. The fourth tab is not there, and it does look really crap with when there is a gap in the tab, so I will have to pop that back in, but I do need to relabel it. Then I've got a health section, which I'm not even using at the moment, and then an address section. I'm finding that the tabs at the back, besides the note section, I'm not using to the best of their ability, and that's probably because I feel like I haven't set it up so it's completely working for me. It's not working for me at the moment. At the back I have business card holders, and I just keep them of businesses I go to, or loyalty cards, or things like that. Then I keep bills tucked in the back, just sitting there. That's going to fall out. Then I keep bills sitting there. I haven't got anything in this pocket except stamps at the moment, but I was thinking I want to get a pad of Filofax paper just so I have like a jot place, because I'm finding I turn to my note section and just jot in there, but I feel like I'm wasting the paper, whereas if I just had the pad at the back, I could take the notes, use it multiple times, and then file accordingly. Got the big pocket at the back which has some tickets for holidays. I've got a friction highlighter, and it's got the pen loop, and I keep a Smiggle pen in there. I would really prefer if this Filofax had a double pen loop, just so I can keep my highlighter in there. I just overall think there's not a lot of writing space, which is something that I love about an A5. So I'm desperately wanting to move back into an A5, but I've just received this one, so I would like to try it out for at least 6 months. I'm going to be setting it up to use it as a wallet for the next week, so I'm going on holidays. So I will be readjusting my front pocket and putting credit cards and driver's license and things like that in there. But overall, it's probably my new favourite Filofax, and I think when I get it in the A5, I'll have my ultimate dream Filofax. And I say that with everyone that I get, but I just really need to have an A5 purple Malden Filofax. So I highly, highly recommend a purple, and I recommend it even more than when I was recommending the ochre in my last week's video.